Howdy, my name's Captain J Noel. If you don't know who I am, I do Twitch and WarThunder and a bunch of other things, and I am here celebrating my 100th video with a Q&A. Throw up some confetti or something, I don't fucking know. So I basically asked my Discord and YouTube, but no one really responded to that. I basically asked my Discord if there is any questions that they would like to ask me, and I got some responses. So yeah, let's get into that. First question is, why are you so fucking stupid? Autism. There we go. Autism. That's your answer. Autism. What is the meaning of life? 42. Isn't that how that movie went? It was 42 or something, right? I don't know. I haven't watched that movie in years. What alcohol is the best? Actually, that's a good question. Whiskey. Some good old Pendleton whiskey. Do you drink vodka straight or mixed? I drink it mixed because I am gay. Martinis, never had a martini. Do you launch nukes at France? If I had the ability to, yes. Fucking Frenchies. Why are you gay? That's a little bit more of a personal question, but fuck it. I've never really had an attraction to women. And in like early 2024, late 2023, kind of realized like, hey, I might like men a little bit more. And then I found out about femboys and it was just all over. You have a $19 Fortnite card? No, I have not played Fortnite in fucking years. That's actually a lie. I've played Fortnite very recently with Frosty and Dylan and them, but it's also been a while because it's just not fun. Do you eat breadsticks at Olive Garden? Okay, genuinely, I have not been to an Olive Garden in forever, and I don't know why, because I do actually like Olive Garden a lot, and I should really go back, but I just never do, because I'm busy. What is the 1,000th digit of pi? Fucking 2, I don't know. I only know 3.14159. Like, that's it. I could sing the entire song, but I'm not that corny. UK or France? Can only pick one. Which one should go? It's obviously. The Brits, they're kind of cool. They give us spices and slavery. How bad is the price of petrol / gas in your state / area? Okay, this one. Overall in the state of Oregon, it seriously varies. I've seen gas prices range for anywhere from $2 to $5. In my specific area, I think the most expensive I've seen is in Eugene, which is a few miles east of me, by a few miles actually, and it's probably around like $5 or $6 maybe, $5.50, and this is for USD by the way. Will you upgrade your PC so it doesn't shit yourself when streaming WarThunder? So I think I've identified the problem. The two problems I mainly have is the one that my graphics card doesn't have enough VRAM to like properly function. It only has 8 GB for a 4060 Ti, which if you know PCs, you know that's fucking terrible for trying to stream a really GPU hungry game, plus streaming at 720 to 1080p, plus trying to do chat, plus music, plus all these other applications that have to be very resource hungry. And second of all is RAM. I play a lot of Cities Skylines, and I also noticed that once RAM prices die down from their fucking $900 for 2 sticks of DDR5, I do have to like upgrade that, or at least get more sticks to upgrade it to at least 64 gigs instead of my normal 32 gigs, because Cities Skylines is also a very RAM hungry game. So will I update it? Probably. Right now, probably not. Maybe when prices go down and the fucking AI bubble fucking pops. Do you wear wigs? Have you ever worn a? When will you wear wigs? No. No on all of that. I've never worn a wig. Why not Blue Wolf? Okay. I see what you did there, Flash. See, my call sign at least was Red Wolf because a few years ago, pre-military school, hi Angie, my name on pretty much every platform was Red Wolf TTV, Red Wolf Highlights. That was my entire branding. But on the force of Mama Wolf, which is also why her name is Mama Wolf, that all had to fucking change immediately. And so I switched it to Captain Nola, but I still wanted to keep that some amount of ties to that Red Wolf branding, so that way some of my older people who've been here for since then, so like Dylan, Frosty, LJ Tactical, a few other people that I don't remember their names, can still be like, hey, his name's different, but that's still Red Wolf. That's still the streamer I followed when I got popular. So that was what I had to do. So my call sign now is Red Wolf. Even though my persona pictured fucking here is blue, my call sign is going to be Blue Wolf. It's going to be Red Wolf for that tie back to my original branding. Am I being held at gunpoint? No. Not at all. Not at all, Flesh. Should I fix the server? Our server is held up by fucking hopes and dreams, but Flash, you did an amazing job on it. Seriously, thank you so much for fucking doing this entire server. I can make servers, I can moderate them pretty well, but when it comes to making them look all nice and...
While editing the video, a lot of rain picked up outside, and I just wanted to take a break. You know that it's raining. Anyway, back to the video.
Fancy for at least content creators, it gets very hard and very difficult, and it hurts my brain. So thank you for doing that. Fix it to the best of your ability, please. British Columbia or Montana? One part of me is saying fuck Canada because I don't like Canadians. But another part of me is like, Montana's like desolate. What's out there? 2 kind of big cities and fucking nuclear silos? Versus British Columbia, which has very beautiful mountains for the fucking a mix of the Rockies and Cascades. I'm gonna say I like British Columbia more, and not because of just the blatant nature. I watched a show growing up called Hell's Highway, which is like a drama type thing where they followed around a wrecking company. I watch a lot of those Canadian ones, so I think there might be a correlation there. Anyway, moving on. And I liked how this worked. I liked the scenery, I liked the premise of the show, but there's nothing to do in British Columbia. I don't know a single city in British Columbia besides Vancouver Island. Interstellar or The Martian? I've never watched both. I've seen the Highboy summaries for, at least I think it was Interstellar, and I've seen clips of The Martian. So if I had to pick one, The Interstellar, just because it kind of tickled my fancy a little bit more, but I've also never really gone on my way to watch it. I should probably watch those. What is the best sport? Football. American football. College American football. Specifically the Oregon Ducks. Can you fit a whole sideways banana into your mouth? I don't know why this question got asked twice. I don't want to know. I don't want to try. No. What's my most favorite cinematic I've ever done? It would have to be Operation California Joy. And not because the F-15 was used in there. Obviously, you can tell I fucking, can't really see it, but I fucking love the F-15. I absolutely love it. But because that operation was named after my late grandfather, who passed away... Fuck you, phone. Who passed away in January. In fact, I'm going down to his funeral in June, just a couple of days. So, when that broke and I had an operation to do, I wanted to name it after the state he grew up in and died in, which was California. And one thing he always said was, there's nothing as something sad in California. So, California Joy was the name of that operation, and I had an amazing time making it. What is my favorite short? To make? The one that got 400,000 views. The fucking Remember Who You Are short. I like that one a lot. But overall, I think my favorite one would have to be the, it's not just, the answer, it's the solution. That one, because I just like making that one, and the premise is funny. Can you buy me and Jules this Su-30 in the Chinese tech tree? No. Fucking, here's how much I have in my fucking bank. No, I don't have that kind of money. I'm broke. Might have to get 2 jobs at Dutch Bros and McDonald's, just so that way I can have money. Do I have any bills to pay? No, I pay fucking Discord, YouTube Premium, and a fucking membership to the boys. But I would like to have money, so me and my lovely boyfriend can go out and do cool shit, because I like treating him well. How much of a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I said that entirely right. What the fuck? 42. How long has bro been doing content creation? Okay. This one's gonna be a little bit of a longer answer, so stick with me here. For this brand, Red Wolf / Capnola, for this brand, I've been doing this for roughly 4 years now. I started back in 2021, 2022 when I was in California and I was streaming off my old fucking Xbox Series S, and I would take clips of that and I would throw it onto TikTok. There was literally nothing special about it. I got like 0 views the entire fucking time. No one ever chatted. It was just me, Dylan Frosty, and a few other people doing GTA roleplays and just having fun and streaming it on Twitch just for the fun of it. That was it. But then I started getting into more WarThunder, and then in early 2024, I got my computer, the same one I'm using right now, but way less upgraded. I had to upgrade some parts. And that was that. I announced on the Twitch on a stream that there's that clip actually still up on TikTok, by the way. You have to scroll down a little bit past all the fucking dumbass memes. That clip is still there of just me announcing, hey, I'm going to be getting a computer, quality's going to go up, and then it's just only been up forever there. That's been this brand. Before that, though, I've been doing content creation for a very long time. There are genuine channels out there for some of the cringiest fucking content I regret making. And I'm not telling you where those channels are. Fuck you. Those channels have been around for years, and I mean years, and I've been making content since 2018 for those. And before that, there has been the first ever... I'll just jump to the text. The first ever bit of content creation I ever did was my grandmother recording me showing off a little Lego train set that I custom built. If you couldn't tell I was autistic then, you should be able to tell now. But when my grandmother fucking posted that on Facebook, and she was like, hey, you could totally, like, do content on this, do content creation. Back then, she had a vague understanding of what content creation does. I used to watch a lot of fucking OGS YouTubers like DanTDM. I watched a lot of his Diamond Dimensions. I watched a lot of that, and I watched a lot of Stampy Longnose. I fucking loved him, by the way. And iBallistic Squids. I watched a lot of them. And she understood that, so she was like, hey, you could do content creation. That could be your thing. And that was in 2012. So I was like 4 or 5. I was building Legos. I was building little custom Lego train sets. God, I'm autistic. What vehicle would you ban from WarThunder? It would have to be the K50 Premium. A fucking a Kamov, like 52, but it's a little bit downgraded in a 1-seater, but you still get Vickers, and it's a premium you can buy for fucking $50? No. Fuck that. Get that out of WarThunder. No. Absolutely not. I'm gonna read the answer of this next question off my phone because I cannot even try and pronounce this off the top of my head. Blueprint vehicles you would add to WarThunder. I only have so many. I don't know why I keep doing this. For one, I would add the F-15 VTOL STOL, if that could actually be modified to carry weapons. I think that would be pretty cool. Second, I would add the YF-23. And third, for tanks, I would add the 7.5 centimeter Pak 40F L48 off Gashwagen 39HF Martyr 1. Because I think it looks goofy as fuck. I think it would be an amazing addition to WarThunder and for doing memes. Gutschwagen. That's a weird word. Will you leak classified documents? Sure, here you go. Catch that? I'm sure I had fun editing that. Banana. Do you wear a wig? No, I don't wear a fucking wig. And I have a question I would like to give out to you. Under this will, of course, be the comment section, of course. But I have a question for you. What are some different types of content you would like to see me branch out on? Of course, my main content will still be YouTube, especially for the shorts, because those fucking do amazing. But for the long form videos, I want to branch out and do more of the... I do a lot of City Skylines. I have, like, almost 300 hours in that game. And I do also a lot of Minecraft. I play a lot of Minecraft with my friends, and we do this entire city world that we've been building on for the last 5 years in like 2 separate iterations, and I would love to do content. In fact, I already did a video on that a while ago, but it kind of flopped, so I didn't want to really push it. So in the comments, what is some content that you, the viewer, would like to see me do as long form besides WarThunder? And maybe I'll even fucking like do something. If you want to know what kind of games I own, my Steam page will be down in the fucking description, and you can go look on what games I own, and out of those games you can be like, hey, why don't you play this game more, and I'll see what I can do. But thank you everyone genuinely so much for the support and the growth. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers now, and I'm probably going to continue growing rapidly. I've applied to be a GamerSupps partner. Hopefully I get that. That would be pretty cool. And also to be a WarThunder partner, which will I have so many video ideas for what happens when I get WarThunder partnership, and I cannot wait for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you everyone for helping me make my fucking 4-year-old or like 7-year-old's dream come true. Genuinely, thank you. And also, fucking remember to subscribe, okay? It's absolutely free, and it helps out tremendously. And I can also brag to my mother, who has more subscribers than me. I would like to beat her sometime. That sounds so wrong! Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time.